Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were at the inconsequent debates. I have moved over to the Druid's Refuge and gotten our group back. We're going to go see what's going on here. I believe it's something about miners or something. Some miners are having problems with Druids or something like that. We'll figure it out. Let's look around first. Well, there's a wild boar, not aggressive. Also not targetable yet, so we can't even start combat. Which might be a good thing. Maybe we have to talk to the druids first. Probably a wise decision. Let's look around for treasure though. Doesn't look like they're too interested in talking to us like a scripted conversation at the moment. Hopefully. We'll find out I guess pretty soon, because we're going around the front. Also, no loot so far. It's kind of a... oh, there's loot here. Interesting, I wonder what it is. They're just like bags of loot. They're probably food. It's probably nothing exciting. Let's move into formation just in case there's a battle here. There is, however, a wild boar behind us. A girl in a dusty robe is staring at you with clenched fists. You're the one who thinks that you're the ruler of these lands. Why are you here? Do you want to head a greedy mob and clear yourselves a road to bounty? You're not very polite. Polite? You and your minions bring only pain and misery to these lands. You decided to come in person and crush us so you and your gang can continue injuring the earth and the mountains. Shameless, vile, disgusting murderers. That's what you are. Stop yelling and explain what greedy mob you're talking about. The girl tries to catch her breath, but gasps with rage at your words. I'm talking about the mob you let onto these lands. The little bearded men who think they can grab whatever they want. The dwarves that came to you, didn't you think to wonder why they'd walk such a long way? I'll tell you why. They're locusts. They come to an innocent land and rip it apart like a dead body. They rip up the mountains, mutilate the fields, cut down the forests, and all for profit, for the unborn children that the earth was carrying under its covers. She sobs, is it not enough what the earth freely gives, the ores and gold that lie on the ground? Why would your subjects want to completely consume all our natural resources? They wound the earth so deeply it'll take centuries to heal. Who are you? We're the ones who protect the land against vandals like you and your dwarves. We're followers of Gozra. We hear the whispers of sky and the rivers. We'll protect our lands against all intruders. And what did they do to you? They come from other lands. They've devastated, only to mutilate this country too. They use their contracts with the authorities to gut the bowels of the earth and destroy anything that stands in their way. And they get away with it. The dwarven miners can hardly be causing as much damage as you say. The girl shakes her head. When the earth is torn apart, it suffers greatly. Once it loses its strength, wind and water finish the job. Did you know that the dwarves uncovered an acidic stream that poisoned several nearby creeks? Did you know that their ore-rinsing elixirs burn the grass and turn good, rich soil into lye? I'm sure you didn't. All the people like you can see is the gold they pay for their mountain treasures. But think about it for a moment. What's to become of your land when your children's children inherit it? What will they be getting? A green country that's full of life, or a dead wasteland that's empty like an eggshell? What have you done to the lost miners? The girl's face turns dark. They came to deliver pain. It's pain that they shall receive. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. And what shall the people of the stolen lands do? We can't live without metal. The girl clasps her hands. Aren't the hillsides deposits enough? Why gut the earth while other sources of ore, which it uncovered freely, have yet to be depleted? There's already more than enough for you and all your barony. The things you're saying, it's awful. I shall immediately prohibit this devastation of my lands. The girl looks at you with astonishment. Really? Her clumsy smile makes her look even younger. I didn't know we could just ask. Thank you, Your Grace. Believe me, you're doing the right thing. By listening to us, those vandals, they do not belong here. No, it's neutral good, technically. I don't know if I like that outcome, actually. I don't think we're gonna do that one. Well, at least we know we don't have to walk very far. We don't have to walk all the way around the perimeter. There's nothing there. Let's go. And okay. I'm sorry, but the miners will continue working. They have my consent and the right to work. The girl lowers her head. You can almost hear her gritting her teeth. It means we're fighting to the end. Nope. So that does end in combat. I wonder what that technically counted as. Lawful neutral. Sweet, that is exactly our alignment. Good. Let's make sure she dies. One dead druid.
Taste At my fury.
That boar is dead, it just doesn't know it yet, apparently. We need to fight these dire bears. That one first, I guess. That's just a normal bear. That's a... Why are we not hitting this thing? This is 32 flat-footed armor? Holy crap. Ow. Well, it's gone at least. Apparently it's very... You know, cowardly. Alright, so... Valerie missed her turn. I think she's paralyzed or stunned. She is paralyzed. Yep. So, we're gonna cast Bless. Luckily, her flat-footed AC is basically just as high as a normal AC, because why wouldn't it be? She's barely any dex modifier. And we are gonna haste. Right there. And a Miri. Please go finish off this stupid boar. Thank you. There's another boar over there. That knock-knock has met. Alright. Can I charge you? Yes. Let's kill this other druid. Get him out of the way. We did not quite kill him.
This is going to hurt.
Now we killed him. And that board's dead now too. So we do still have this dire bear, which is slamming around our tank.
Be easier if you not fight back.
But then again, Knock Knock has just absolutely murdered that thing. So I'm not too worried about that anymore. We still have a paralyzed Valerie. Nothing we can do about that. The chances of us actually hitting that bear are relatively low. Except apparently for Lindsay, who just is murdering that bear. At least a little bit. Temporarily murdering the bear. Almost killed that one. And that's the end of that. I think we killed the druids. Problem solved. Decent magical gear here, including a belt of mighty constitution. Huh. Well, we did kill them. Do we feel bad about this? Nah. Not really. We've done way more evil things. This was simply law. Alright, that's pretty much it for this area. We're gonna leave and head out. I'm gonna go back to the capital really quickly. There's a ruling thing we have to do there. It's not showing up here because I just dismissed it, but we're going to quickly go do that on our way back to Varnhold, because that's generally where we have to go. I'll be back in just a couple moments. Okay, upon arriving at our capital, we actually ran into an event, so we're going to have to watch that. And then I'll do the ruling things, and then we'll move on. Maybe not to Varnhold, though. Harem appears in the doorway, loudly shutting down the corridor, trying to block a visitor's way. However, they don't budge, and finally the priest is pushed backwards into the room, shouting all the while, "Away, go away, I'm telling you, the Baron isn't seeing anyone, he's busy, and he isn't here." Harem is just gliding across the floor there for a second. "Forgive me, respected Harem, but I must speak with the Baron." A young dwarf limps into the room. She doesn't look well. Her face is bruised, her armor crumpled, and her arm is dressed with rags, brown from dried blood. Nevertheless, she begins with a ceremonious bow. "Your Grace, my name is Rudrin of the Skegi clan, and I've come to beg your help. My kin are in grave." Harem interrupts her with indignation. "How do you know my name?" "I was told of you by our leader, the revered Yarmald, Torg's paladin. He's hoping to meet you in person and has so many questions for you. A dwarf who rejected Torag, became a priest of Grotus, and now sits in an important position at the court of a baron. Such tales are rare." Harem's face is exploding with red and white spots. He furiously grabs his beard. "Torag's paladin? And he wants to talk to me? What impudence, what shameless, brazen..." Although, he turns to you. "You know what? Perhaps we should help them. I want to see this paladin with my own eyes, and the trap he walked his congregation into. Tell me about this trouble." "Many ages ago, our ancestors, together with the other clans, built a road here and a chain of fortresses along it. Unfortunately, they were forced to leave these lands, but now that you've established order here, we decided to return and rekindle our clan's legacy. We found the entrance to the Adamantine shield fortress, but when we tried to enter," Rudrin winces and touches her bandaged arm. "When our ancestors left, they charmed the gate of the fortress and locked it with a key, which has long been kept safe by our clan as a relic. We brought it with us, but when we inserted it into the lock and turned, something incredible happened. The gate fell to ashes, and we saw that the lock upon it, was upon the chest of a huge golem. which attacked us immediately. Harem snorts, I'm sure the creator of this golem prayed devoutly to Torag while he made it, never thinking for a moment that this piece of iron might someday turn on its own. How dwarvish. We managed to hide up the hill, but we backed ourselves into a trap. The golem just stood below waiting for us to come down. Two of us sacrificed their lives, distracting it to give me the chance to escape and find help. Please save them. You're our only hope. Sure. Thank you, Your Grace. The Skeggy clan owes you. Here's a map. It shows you where to find the fortress. Harem fiddles with his beard pensively. I would ask you, if you go to help them, take me with you. I know it's folly to gloat, but I would see it with my own eyes, and our proud guests from the 5 Kings Mountains, caught in such a mess, and then send them home with my own tongue. I hope you'll allow me this small pleasure. Your Grace, I must warn you, this is no ordinary golem. It's made of adamantine. He's almost impossible to destroy, even with magical weapons. But if you wear it down for long enough in battle, it will collapse for a while to restore its strength. At that moment, you will need to pull the key from its chest. If I know anything about mechanics, it should switch it off. And if you don't, Harem's gloomy expression hovers unanswered in the silence. I see. Golems. Oh, sure. Alright, we're going to do some ruling things really quickly. Oh, Chemo wants to talk to us about something personal later on. We'll go do that. Right as the lobster, he leaves our room. I think that's the last thing that popped up. Alright, back in a couple minutes, we're going to head to the Adamantine Fortress, I guess. Alright, we are on our way to the Lost Dwarven Fortress. It's sort of in the dire Gnarl marches, it looks like. And we're going to fight a Adamantine Golem. This is going to be rough without any sort of sugarcoating it. It's going to be a brutal fight. I don't even know if we're able to do it, but we're going to try. Also, we're going to fix up our group because, yeah. His camp stealth is 45. That is just absolutely insane.
Oh, I lost a button.
Stop talking, Harem. You're with this group for the goodness of my heart. Otherwise, I would have... nothing. I wouldn't have nothing to him. He's fine. He's not that bad of a character. Actually, realistically, he's not that bad of a character at all. His stat line is not too bad, especially for like a Crusader. He'd make a really decent paladin, actually. If you look at his stat line, well, I guess maybe not charisma. But he's got decent wisdom and moderately okay strength. Garbage dex, but that's what you expect from a dwarf, really. Alright, this is going to be just nightmarishly bad. Let's just kind of... we're going to buff before we go in, obviously. Okay, heroism. We're going to need some serious heroism to start with. Because I can't really see my guys. There we go. Because it's going to have a huge amount of armor. We're going to be using a lot of opportunity. And, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. We're gonna need some stone skin. Who's got stone skin? You do. Okay, everyone should be stone skinned up. And what other spells do we have? Blade Barrier is not going to help us too much. Heal will help us out during the fight. Burst of Glory is probably cast at the beginning of combat. Freedom of Movement's not going to be very useful. I can't remember if Adamantine Golems actually do like a poison attack, acid attack, which I guess we could prepare for just in case. They do... I know Iron Golems do. You know what? Just in case. It's not going to be evil. Okay, let's go. Once you cast this next spell. Or don't cast the next spell, just do anything. Okay. That's good too. Oh, that was resist acid twice. Shoot. Oh, whatever. Let's go in.
Forwards.
It's gotta be right there. There it is. Alright. So the dwarves are up. They're not on. When you say hill, you really mean the battlements of your keep. Not the same thing. That's straight up not a hill.
Stand with me.
Alright, Adamantine Golem. We're going to let it come to us first, because it's a giant golem. We're also going to need to haste. We can do that right afterwards anyways. I'll let Lindsay haste, and then I'll let it come to us, and then we'll see where we end up. I don't know why Lindsay's still close to the front, though. And then move back. Alright, Eltimar actually is going to move up stupidly, but just because we need a burst of glory here. I think I got most of the group, actually. And then we're new. Well, no. Stupid pathing. Go back there. Yes, better. Harem, I actually have no idea what you're going to do. Oh, you're going to summon monsters, right. I got you a bunch of summon monster spells. Let's summon one of those. What do we get? We got a Bralani. I have no idea what that even is. But we're going to wait for it to... I guess we're not doing anything with it yet. It's kind of slow, which is nice.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, we hit V for some reason. I was wondering why everything was moving so slow. It's not really that slow. What is its armor class, though? 37. That's actually not terrible. Didn't kind of want to get hit there, but oh well. We're going to use Rage. And miss entirely. Perfect. Can we charge? No. I don't think we can 5-foot step and hit either. I don't trust it. I just want to make sure we actually do some damage.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire.
And he missed. Alright, Lindsay, it's up to you. Oh, she did hit. We're just tearing chunks of... This thing isn't actually all that tough. It's pretty badly injured. I expected more from this thing, honestly. Okay, so it hits like a freight train, though. Let's keep on it. We don't want to let it do its restart again. Keep moving! No. The golem freezes. Inside it, something vibrates in harmony, and the dents left by your weapons quickly repair. Harem approaches the metal monster and examines it from head to toe. An invincible idol made of indestructible metal. Another proof of our empty pride. Every master wishes to create something that will outlive them, but why? So that their creation will live on a short while before returning to dust with the rest of the universe? Huh. Masters. Harem pulls the key. To his surprise, the whole lock comes out of the golem's body, along with the key. As Harem stands amazed, the monster falls to pieces, as if it were made not of the strongest metal in the world, but of rotten wood. Oh wow, Adamantine with your bare hands. You're a beast. Spill it. When did you get so strong? Have you been lifting weights at night, instead of praying? Well, I mean, that was pretty easy. Hail to Baron Eltimar. Saved, we were so nearly done for. Praise Torag. Which one's the paladin? I'm guessing the one in the back, on the left. One of the dwarves, clearly their leader, a grey-haired man with a massive symbol of Torag around his neck, I was wrong, sorry, jumps down from the hillock where the dwarves climb to escape the golem. He looks at Harem and what he's done, astounded. How'd you do it? That's impossible. Impossible? I don't know. Who are you? The dwarf turns to you and bows ceremoniously. Forgive me, your grace. This surprise made me lose all my manners. My name is Jarlmund Skeggi, a paladin of Torag and the leader of this group. On behalf of our whole clan, thank you for your help. And you must be Harem, the priest of Grotus. I've heard a lot about you and the unusual path you've taken. I would like to speak with you. If you would like, well, I wouldn't like to even see you. We have nothing to discuss. This is just what I need to listen to another sermon about Torag's greatness. The paladin replies to Harem's indignation with a humble bow. I'm not so arrogant as to preach to a priest. Your father is your choice, or your faith is your choice, sorry. I'm not one to question it. I only wanted to know more about your spiritual journey. In response, Harem only sniffs with contempt. Harem, you've broken metal with your bare hands before. What? When did that happen, Eltimar? Oh wait, you're talking about the anvil. Yes, I did do that, but why? I asked Grotus what it meant, but received no answer. Harem pensively wraps his beard around his finger. Anyways, are you safe now? Yes, your grace. May Torag bless the soil you walk upon. You saved us. The Skeggi clan is in your debt. Alas, we have no treasure to reward your kind aid, but that is only temporary. Believe me, when we find a way inside the fortress and recover the legacy of our ancestors, you'll see that no one can accuse the Skeggi clan of stinginess. Harem sneers bitterly. Look at them, Eltimar. Here they are, the children of Torag, greedy, conceited, unable to see beyond their own noses. They barely escaped death, and here they are, diving into its maw again, blinded by the glitter of imaginary treasures. I contemplated making them leave, but let us allow them to stay and continue what they're doing. If they are in such a hurry to dig their own graves, let us not interfere. Thank you. I see you've no love for your people or our god. No, don't be so quick to frown. I've no wish to preach to you, but I believe you said you broke the unbreakable with your bare hands. Please tell me about this. I think I have an idea of what power lies within you. The searing palm, Harem's voice is dull and lifeless. The magical anvil in the desolate bronze shield fortress desecrated by trolls. It was destroyed by my fist as if it were made of sand or wood that had rotted from within, and only waited to be touched to fall to dust. Yarmald pensively holds up his holds his hand upon Torag's hammer, which hangs about his neck. Could it be? Yarmald, what are you talking about? What power hides inside Harem? The touch of the Unmaker. This is a rare, very rare gift of the gods. It happens once in a generation. I can't say who grants it, perhaps Torag or perhaps Grotus, or perhaps it comes from some other source we know nothing about. It is the power to give death to things which live on beyond their proper time. That's rich. Any pipsqueak from our tribe knows how to break things, and you longshanks call it a gift. Ill things created with a flaw like this golem, desecrated like the anvil, the robust creations of dwarven hands that beg for death but must continue to exist. A dwarf blessed by the touch of the Unmaker can put an end to their suffering. Nonsense, I've never heard of this. If Grotus can't grant me this power, why do I have to find out about it from some paladin of a traitor god? The god of helplessness and cowardice. A gift of the gods by Grotus, you prove it or you admit you're lying. Yarmald listens calmly to the stream of insults raining down upon him from Harem. When the latter has finally spent his breath, the paladin quickly replies, "Yes, I can prove it." Harem, his words make sense. Maybe what you thought was Torag's curse was actually a gift from the gods which your kin simply couldn't understand. Harem winces as if all of his teeth started to ache at once, but then nods reluctantly. It is possible. But then Torag and his followers are even more stupid and blind than I thought. Just imagine, Eltimar. If this is true, the reason for my woe was not a curse, but the simple fact that none of my kin was wise enough to recognize a divine gift. The priest shakes his head and looks upon the paladin. You said you can prove your words, Yarmald. I challenge you now. The touch of the Unmaker is not only the power to destroy, he can take the heart from an item. All the love and effort put into it by its maker. By the mercy of Torag, strike the golem once more, complete the unmaking, and show us its heart. Damn. Harem looks gloomily at the quiet golem, then shrugs and smashes it with his fist. The golem falls to fragments with a pitiful clink. Leaning down to search for the pieces, Harem takes a hold of the shimmering blue jewel. He examines it, then turns to you. The priest's face is sad and baffled. There. A gift from Torag, be he damned. So what's next? What do I do with it now? If it's a gift from Torag, then give it to his servant. Harem hands the jewel to Yarmald. Thank you for telling me of my gift, Yarmald, but do not expect it will reconcile me with Torag, or with my people. If you find a way to make good use for it, fine. If not, it doesn't matter. You can keep looking for the entrance or go back to your mountains, I care not. Yarmald lowers his head. Thank you, Harem. I'll make good use of this gift, and I'm sorry that everything turned out the way it did. But I respect your decision, and I won't try to convince you. Farewell. Harem turns to you. Gifts from the gods, curses from the gods. I'm starting to think it's the same thing. But thank you for coming here with me. I probably wouldn't even have talked to this Yarmald on my own, but now I have much to contemplate. Let's go, Eltimar. Let's leave these Skeggy to do as they will. Interesting things have happened. So we did that thing. Heart of the Golem. All done. Did we get experience for this whole shindig? Kinda. We're still a ways from a level. About 8,000 or so. I think I mathed wrong in the last video. I guess we're gonna head all the way back to Varnhold. It's time to go back there, I guess. Let's head out. You know what? I'm just gonna go rest, switch out our group, and then I'll just quickly jump the video ahead to where we actually get to the place. Back shortly. Alright, we made it all the way across. We're gonna head and just look at some places. We do need to go to the barbarian camp at some point, but I'm just gonna kind of look around. I want to gain a level before we go do anything else, and we're so very close to level. We need to find like another 2,000 experience fight. And we might have just found one. Where are we? Why does... Okay. Let's go this way. I think it's down this way, if I'm not mistaken.
I will guide us.
Where? What are we fighting? Oh, they're up there. Well, that's annoying. Oh no, they're also down here. Okay, so they're on both sides of us. Let's send you up here, I guess. And it's a storm, so everyone's going to be moving super slow just to make this fight a little bit more annoying than it needed to be. Wonderful. Now we can't charge. You know what? Not really feeling this particular engagement. If there's one thing in the... Oh. We don't have a choice, we're already in the fight. Alright, fine. Fine. We'll just do it quickly. At least it's not raining this time. It looks like the rain cleared up instead of got worse in this particular instance. Which is good. Why can't we charge? Oh, probably because we're stuck on some stupid rock. And then we missed. Okay, those ones are gone, I should say.
Taste my fury.
Knock needs to come down this way to fight the goblins down here. There's 4 of them. Moving Lindsay up. Shoot.
Serves you right.
1 solid hit. We're just gonna shoot as well. Damn it, I didn't mean to move. That one's dead. I guess we're moving up anyways. Get us in range. Oh, there's an alchemist. Hello, alchemist that was invisible until a second ago. Kindly get the hell out of the way. Thank you.
This is going to hurt.
That one's dead. Knock's gonna keep coming. He's almost there.
Used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Alright, Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Another one dead.
You out of our
Oh, we got feared and ran away. Oh, that's slightly annoying. Normally that would be a cause for celebration, but it just... Where's the alchemist? Oh, it's dead. It's just fire damage. Okay, residual fire damage.
Be easier if you not fight back.
Okay, Knock should be able to kill this one, hopefully. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. So in transitions right here. Oh. Glad we're not fighting in the storm, though. That would have... Well, they wouldn't have hit us, but they didn't really hit us anyways, so that wasn't a big concern. What was a concern is not being able to move very fast, which is extremely annoying. Kinda sad that the Adamantine Golem died so quickly. It wasn't nearly as tough as I thought it was going to be. We can't go into the Gates of the Dead yet. Alright, what do we got for enemies? Maybe it'll be a good fight. Of course, it could also just... Oh, it's primal spiders. It will be a good fight. I think these are worth quite a bit of experience. Of course, threats are very hard to hit. Because they're stupid 50% concealment? Yeah. And they're moderately high armor class. Actually, I think their armor class is quite reasonable. 27 is not that high.
Let us strike as one.
Apparently Valerie was not even close to being in range. She wasn't 5 foot separately because the 2 charges overlapped.
Burn.
Excellent job there, Kyrieru. And we missed. Oops. Did not mean to double do that. At least we did get blue infected, but bright side, it's only on a Smilodon, so... Why did that only hit once? Is it fatigue now or something? Probably. There we go. There's 180 experience. missed.
Strike as one.
It's more a matter of number of attacks than strength of attacks against these things.
Flames take you.
Statistically, that concealment is a problem. 50%, with our rolls especially, is just bad news all around.
This is where I step in.
Should use the 5-foot step, but you never know. This could have gone way worse. Don't even bother. Maybe you can hit.
Taste my fury.
Nope.
Tear them apart!
Nope.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Somebody please hit it. Thank you. Didn't really help because it didn't actually kill it, but there we go. Finally killed it. Not really loot worthy though, unfortunately. Our Smilodon may in fact die. At some point. It might be out of poison by now. I can take a look, I guess. No, it's good. Did lose some decks though. How much? Just one. That's not a big deal. So we definitely can't go to the Valley of the Dead yet. That's a big quest area, and we haven't gotten that far yet. We're just exploring at the moment. We found a mine of some sort, but we can't claim it yet, because technically we don't own Varnhold at the moment. There's also some stones of some sort, which we also can't claim, unfortunately. Oof, foraging here took a while. Hunting, I mean. Oh, we found something to fight. What is it?
We will prevail.
That is a ferocious hydra. That is 2 ferocious hydras, at least. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about this fight. Wasn't the best hit in the world, but
You deserved it.
almost killed it in one go.
This is going to
We're not going to be able to charge that one, probably. Or we will. Never mind. Injured, don't bother. Should be able to charge it. And then it means the Smilodons should also be able to charge it, which means this fight's over. What? Did he charge and then stop right before attacking? Oh, okay. Well, that's super annoying. We just took a whole bunch of damage for absolutely no reason. Thanks, game. Thanks, pathing.
Any last wishes?
Oh, well, 100 and something experience. Let's get out of here. Oh, that was kind of amusing in a horrible way. I guess it's almost time to go to the camp. What now? What possible random encounter can we have, like 8 feet from the camp? What encounter are we having? There's nobody here.
I will guide us.
Possibly down over here? Huh. Did the game forget to populate it? Maybe they're up here. Are they way up here? I don't think we can even get up there, to be honest. Well, not our problem, I guess. Apparently forgot to populate enemies, maybe? Weird. That counted as a survivor thing. What time are we at? I've kind of lost track at the moment, actually. If we take a look at... Oh, we're overtime. We should probably call it right here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.